Hello and welcome to Kate and Kat's podcast. We run our podcast a little differently than most. Our podcasts are completely spirit-led, and we never know who we're going to have on or what's going to come up to heal. Every episode is a new adventure where we walk people through healing anything from spirit guides to past lives to inner child work, how the energies and trauma affects the mechanical workings of our physical bodies, and exploring time, space, and dimensions and how it's all happening now. This podcast is for beginners and experts alike. This can be considered explicit content to some, as we do not edit ourselves, and sometimes deep trauma work comes up unexpectedly. And also, we cuss like sailors.
On this episode of Kate and Kat Live, back into the vault we go. This time we're going back to November of 2021. Kate happens to be chilling at my house during this live, so don't be surprised to hear my middle child and youngest all up in here helping with the healings. This is back when the foundation of our language was really coming together, as we developed a lot of these healing techniques for about a year at this point. This is also before Kate and I started to have sessions together available. So taking people on healing journeys like this helped us realize we love working together in this way. In this episode, we grabbed Martha from the comments and brought her on the screen. We started with helping her connect and disconnect with the energy of her old school, which is now her son's school. After that, we went into a past life with lots of interesting things to heal. Without further ado, if you love bad bitches and that's your fucking problem, on with the podcast. Hi guys. Hey everyone.
Hey, are we gonna bring someone on screen and do stuff? I want to do stuff.
Yeah.
I'm a little shy to be on screen, but I'd love to work on the trafficking thing. Don't be shy, go for it. It's cold in my house. Oops, someone requested. Mustang Girl. Mustang Girl 718.
Mustang Girl.
Mustang Sally.
Guess you better slow.
Oh,
Look at that background.
I bet they've never heard that joke in their fucking lives.
Yeah, never ever. We're so original, huh?
I missed the joke when I was coming in.
Oh.
When I was.
It's a good thing.
We're singing Mustang Sally.
Oh. Hi.
What's your name?
My name's Martha.
Hey, Martha.
Hi. And I have like the same bruise on this part of my finger, and I don't know how I got it, and it hurt hurt a lot for a while. And I've been having like pain in my right foot. All my right side of my body has been just for the past maybe 2 months. I've been going to the doctor and I've never had pain. It's not something that I'm.
Well, let's figure it out.
Oh, you want to see my background? It's like my whole wall. Yeah, it's a mural.
That's pretty. So do you like
on your left I know you said everything's on your right side, but what's going on your left bicep?
Nothing.
Nothing? What's the paragraph? Oh, I was still connected to somebody else. Olive, my love.
And I get my biggest thing is that I have a son on the spectrum, and that's what most of my seeking has come from, like
Trying to understand, conceptualize, see bigger outside of societal stuff.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
And I feel like lucky in some aspects of it because there's some things that I never had to deal with, like. My son started reading at age 2. So there's a lot of things that I'm like, oh wow, it's been so much easier. But then other things that he's 11 and he's in middle school, and I think about how bad I was in middle school, and I'm afraid for him and then he goes to the same middle school that I went to, and I could
When
feel
you
my
say, I
energy.
think about how bad I was in middle school, was it like how bad I was, like I couldn't pay attention, how bad I was as like personality wise, how bad I was behavioral wise? When you said that phrase, you were connecting it to yourself, but I lost the connection.
Well, see, before that middle school, I was a very sensitive kid. I was always crying in school. I was bullied, so I got a chance. Like we moved, and no one knew me from my old school, so I got a chance to like remake who I was in middle school. So I decided to become like the cool chick, the bully, and it was all through that middle school of like how far I can take it kind of stuff. And he goes to the same school, middle school that I went to, and I can feel my energy in that school.
Okay, have you created your own house cleanse yet by chance? Do you know what I'm saying when I say
Yes.
this? Okay, so the first thing I want you to do, what did you name it? What did you name yours?
Just my house cleanse, yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so say, Spirit, if it's in the highest good,
Or if it's in the highest good,
please apply my house cleanse
please apply my house cleanse
to that school.
to home center.
That's a lot. But you're cleaning up the whole school. You're not just cleaning your energy. Like you're deep cleaning the fuck out of that place.
Okay.
Okay.
Took so many fights there. And
Spirit, please okay. Please release and return all soul fragments
please release and return all soul fragments
connected between myself and that school.
connected between myself and that school.
Wrap them in divine justice.
Wrap them in divine justice.
Return them to their rightful owners.
Return them to their rightful owners.
Okay, so I feel Kate sees. How do you process energy the best?
I think I feel too.
Okay. Please release all soul contracts
Please release all soul contracts
between myself and everything that happened with that school.
between myself and everything that happened in that school.
There's more too. There's another one. It's connected. It's your connection between yourself, the school, and your child. Okay, so we're just going to extend it that way. Spirit, please release all soul contracts
Spirit, please release all soul contracts
connected between myself,
connected between myself,
that school,
and my child
that are no longer in the highest good.
that are no longer in the highest good.
I keep getting, what about the kids? What about the kids? And what about the kids? That's all I keep getting. And I'm like, so what about the kids?
Which kids?
The kids in the school.
What do you mean?
I'm trying to figure that out. Like, do we need to clean them off? But it's like we don't have consent.
Well, okay, so do this. Kate,
Okay.
do this. Say, if it's in the highest good,
If it's in spirit, if it's in the highest good,
with soul's consent,
with soul's consent,
please apply all of their own house cleanses
please apply all of their own house cleanses to them at this time,
as far as we're allowed,
as far as we're allowed,
to as many that want it.
to as many that want it and need it. Oh, Cheshire Heroine said, is it the people she bullied? They're still there.
Oh, they're stuck too? No, because her house cleanse would have like opened the portals and put everybody in their correct dimensions.
Yep,
So it's
you're
a
right.
timeline merge.
Okay.
It's a ripple of a healing and a timeline merge.
Yep.
So we need to take you back to that version of you. Where are you going, Kate?
To get my water bottle.
Oh. Are you still there, Martha? I
Yes,
can
I'm
see
still
you.
here.
Okay. They're leaving my Wi-Fi signal. They're at my house, but they're downstairs. Okay. What age was it? Because 11 is 6th grade, right?
But I wasn't there for 6th grade, so it was 12 and 13.
I still want you to go to 11. But what I want you to do is I want you to have a talk with the 11-year-old you before you go to that school.
Okay.
And I don't want you to just tell her, I don't want you to just tell them like the cheesy stuff. Like oh, you're so loved, you're so beautiful, you're so blah, blah, blah. Like, I need you to tell them what's up. Like, you're going to regret it later. Like, this is going to happen. This is actually how you, like, I'm getting the feeling that you were an artist and didn't know that you were an artist. Is that true?
Probably. I know that I can do art if I try, but I don't.
Okay, what is your creative motive now? Like, what do you do now?
Nothing.
How do you keep your aggression and your, like, focus?
Probably going out with friends. Drinking is my way to relax.
You need to give your old self, though, something to do besides beating the shit out of people. What's a creative outlet?
I think I did draw when I was younger.
They need a roadmap of, like, what life is about to be and how to avoid those situations and be good with it. And, like, normally when I talk, I go like this, but I'm going like this. And I don't know what that means.
Lots of turns ahead.
But, like, even lots of turns ahead, a labyrinth goes like this.
Yeah.
My hands are going like this.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it means.
Lots of, actually, it's lots of merging and turns and loops and, hey, this is about to go this way, but go with
Let's try this. Let's try this. Say, Spirit, please apply my house cleanse.
Spirit, please apply my house cleanse.
To younger me's entire timeline up until now.
The youngest me entire timeline up until now.
Please put my pathways.
Please put my pathways
in balanced divine working order.
In balanced divine working order.
Ow. Ow. Okay, so there's this game, and I don't even know this game. I don't fucking know what this is. It's like, I think I saw it on a TikTok one time, and it's these boards that you move, and you have to block the other person, and you can only move one board at a time and one space at a time. Whenever you did your house cleanse and you to the timeline and then put the pathways in balanced divine working orders, all these blocks started, like these wooden blocks for the labyrinth started going bam, 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 up down my back. Okay, it's Finding Dory because it's hitting a wall. Like if Martha is the whale that's in that movie, have you ever seen Finding Dory by chance?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on? Your TV is crackling. Please defrag, deactivate whatever the fuck this is, put in its balanced divine working order. Finding Nemo.
Do Finding Dory.
Finding Dory. Please activate.
In that movie, the whales because they don't have a sense of direction. They have no foresight, but whales can't have glasses. So there's something about the depth perception of 11-year-old you. You need to provide her with the foresight for her future self, whether that means letting her know that she'll regret.
Okay.
It was very black and white. 11-year-old me, everything was very like.
This is Nemo.
You can't. I could be the one way or the other. There was no like balance.
Right. There's no. You kept hitting a wall. There was no balance. There was no foresight. There's walls everywhere. Like your whole timeline. It's just like every time you tried to do something, it was like, bam, bam. No wonder you lashed out. It's like hit a wall, hit a face. It's kind of how I feel. Okay, can you tell that version of you? Actually, instead of talking to them, I want you to merge with them. So you're going to say, Spirit, please merge me with 11-year-old self.
Spirit, please merge me with 11-year-old self.
I'm hearing the TikTok song. God stood me up. Is that trending on yours at all?
No.
Basically, it's like, where the fuck was God? He fucking stood me up. So this version of you, what happened? Because you're sad.
I don't know. I remember being sad a lot, and I just chalked it up to hormones because there was no way that what was going on in my life was that dramatic or that big or that.
You were alone a lot, but they were alone a lot.
That's why
along
that's
with my
song
thoughts
too.
It's 71, Cat, or 73. It's set for 71 though, but it is. My nose is cold. Spirit of Nice, go please activate Kate's healing hands on the air conditioner,
On the thermostat.
on the thermostat as well.
Copy and paste Ben's healing on the thermostat.
Spirit of Nice, go please copy and paste Ben's healing on the thermostat.
11-year-old you is freezing cold too. She's very alone.
Yeah. But I've always been alone. When I just had this chat with my mom that when I was like 4 or 5 years old, I told her because my brother was born, and I said, "Oh, I don't need you anymore. Like, I don't need you to hug me. I don't need you, anything." And she's like, "Okay." And we were having that conversation. She was like, "Well, you were being manipulative, so I just gave you what you wanted." And
Wait, hold on.
at 4 or 5, I was being manipulative. And I think she got it, and she said, "Oh, well, I'm sorry, it's tough being a mom." But I remember even being younger than that, like 3 or 4, and my biggest threat to my mom or to anybody would be like, "I'm just not going to love you anymore. I'm just not going to love you anymore." And I still do that as an adult. Whenever I get upset, how I lash out is just removing myself from people,
Okay, this is a past life. Because if it's happening at 4 and 5, and you already knew how to weaponize love to get what she wanted, or to like be shitty,
Yeah.
do you want to take a quick trip?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna sit up though, okay? Because it's easier for me. Plus, I'm fucking freezing, so I put a blanket on. Okay. See if I can do like that a little bit. All right, Martha. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have your team take us where we need to go. I'm just going to take you into a portal. And you're just going to feel around. And Kate's going to be our eyes a little bit too to help make it go a little bit faster. Okay? You're going to say, Spirit, please show me.
Spirit, please show me
the most impactful point.
The most impactful point.
I need to heal about this.
I need to heal about this.
You're an adult for sure. Woman, yes. Is it a woman? Does it, Martha, in this past life, does this feel like you're inside or outside?
Inside.
Are you alone or with others?
I don't know.
So the feeling I get is I'm definitely looking at somebody else to the right, but it's like not right beside me. I'm looking like sideways and back a little bit.
Yeah, I'm seeing that too, Kristen. It's like super dark. Like a dimly lit room.
You know when you, if you were to wake up in the middle of the night and you hear a sound and you're not sure, and you're like, you look over to the right and you're like, what was that?
Mm-hmm.
So, probably in your bed, yeah?
Okay.
Because it's sitting, and I'm looking, and I'm like, what was that? Okay, so do this. Say, Spirit, please apply
Spirit, please apply
my house cleanse
my house cleanse
to this version of me
to this version of me,
and as far as I'm allowed.
and as far as I'm allowed. What if I don't really trust my house cleanse yet? Because
Well, I'm feeling it work.
okay,
This is how I gain trust on my own shit. Like, I talk about the most ridiculous fucking stuff, but I just use it and it works. And then I'm like, oh, well, damn. Okay. Do you know what I mean?
I use your cleanses, but I've never felt anything until right now. That I'm like, oh, I feel this and I feel that.
This sounds really weird, and I don't know how to say this because I don't want to tell people that they have to work with me, but for some reason, when I merge in with people, sometimes I activate them.
Okay.
But I don't want that to have to be a thing. I've been trying to figure out how people can feel stuff on their own without me having to do that. And it's a work in progress. And we've found a couple more things and we've been able to help more. But sometimes, like, I'm not going to tell somebody, well, you've got to work with me because that's not it. That can't be the answer. There has to be something else there. Because I'm working constantly trying to help people and we've figured out a lot more. Okay. Now it feels like you're contemplating, like you're thinking. Scared. Do you live here in this place that we're in this past life? Do you live here, work here, or visiting?
I'm getting like pressure in the back of my head.
I feel like your husband in this life is supposed to be there, but they're not.
In this life or in the
In the life we're in. Sorry, I'm like in the life, so I'm like in this life, in the life that we're in.
Do this, Martha. Ask for, say, Spirit, please show me the earliest point
Spirit, please show me the earliest point
I can heal.
I can heal.
Okay, it's not nighttime anymore.
I started holding on to the handle of your little swing-a-thon chair
Yeah.
and just like going down, and then I would go hold up to the top and then go down, like holding on, whatever the fuck this is, wherever we are. Feels like a ride.
Yeah, I feel swinging. I feel like I'm swinging.
Yeah, I feel like I'm on a ride, just like kind of like holding on.
And I don't. I feel like I'm just sitting outside.
Yeah, it feels like when those boat rides that you would go up and down, and or it could be a boat too.
Okay, ask for your house cleanse to this.
I'm gonna use my house cleanse to this feeling. This
That I feel. Oh, am I the boat?
Oh, that would make sense.
Not like in that life, but I'm feeling the boat because
Right.
it needs to feel. And whenever Kate, like if Kate works on an airplane, I like become an airplane. So you guys are feeling the roking, and I'm like, I don't feel fucking anything. I feel like I'm just sitting outside
Because you're the boat.
because something needs to be fixed on the boat because that's the earliest point.
I've had a feeling in the past life that I died on a boat with like tuberculosis.
Oh, TB.
Yeah.
I have a healing for that. Is what I just got. Okay, everybody else does too. I'm like looking around, and somebody got tuberculosis, and then everybody got tuberculosis.
Yeah. And the pandemic, my biggest fear was infecting someone else.
They would not let y'all dock the ship. Because they wanted y'all to stay out there and die.
And I had the worst headache, like back of my head, and
Okay.
ooh.
Kate, can you, for all souls consent, can you do your TV healing on everybody in the boat?
Yeah, Spirit, if it's in the highest good, please activate Kate's TV healing to everyone in this boat
Whose souls consent?
whose soul consents, needs it, or wants it.
Spirit, if it's in the highest good and their soul consents, please allow my soul to come there and take their pain and mend their body however I'm allowed or it's needed. Spirit, if it's in the highest good, please bring all. I'm going to have you do it because I want to show people how to do this because I have my own. So, Martha, while you're on the boat, I want you to say, Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
Or if it's in my highest good,
please allow my seraphim
please allow my seraphim
to pull out
to pull out
all toxins and drugs
all toxins and drugs
and illness
and illness
from my body
from my body
and anyone else's that consent and need it.
and anybody else's that consents and needs it.
There you go. You feel it? So when you guys are working on, like, if you're pulling out toxins, if someone drinks too much and they need to sober up, if you went to a concert and you need to like clear the area and stuff, if you bring your seraphim, which is like your 24th dimensional or your negative 24th dimensional form, if you bring that version to you, it can suck out and sober you up. Or it can pull out a disease. And it doesn't always work, but it's one of the strongest, fastest ways, and everybody who is merged with their own has it.
Oh, they froze. I think their phone died.
That hurts too. Spirit, please speed all that healing up by 100 million years. No, they can't heal anything, Cheshire, but they can heal, like, they can pull out the seraphims can pull out the, like, if you look, besides the biblical text, if you look up what the seraphim does, they travel throughout space and time and work on healing world disasters. And it even says they don't decide who lives or dies, but they do everything that they possibly can, and they can go anywhere. And it can, like, we've found out it just pulls out the toxins and the drugs, sobers you up like that fucking fast.
I'm not getting comments, so I'm gonna leave and come back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mine does. I always use my seraphim, like, to cat seraphim drug removal healing, but I'm like, I want people to start using theirs. I want people to. That's why I don't post like my healings that much anymore. Is I just want everybody to post their own or use their own.
Yeah.
Can you see the chat, babe?
Yes, now I can.
I mean, we have all these different dimensional forms of us that do different things. You just connect with them, merge them, and then you can use them. Hey, Martha.
Hi.
I sped up the healing a little bit because it was a bit intense. Because you didn't just pull stuff out of you, your seraphim pulled it out of like everybody who needed it. Now that they've done that, Kate, is there anything on the boat that needs mending?
Yeah, people were scratching at the walls.
Hold on, to this person, Leanne, yes, space octopus. That's what your seraphim probably looks like, yes. What did you say, Gina? Gina said, we need a reference guide. I tried making it when I made the Oversouls video, but I was trying to get Kate's visual on it at the time, but the timelines and the dimensions were changing, and then Kate was going through, like, she was really busy at work, and we'll get it. We'll add it to our list of things to do.
A reference guide?
like which dimensional forms are on which dimension and what do they do. But Gina, maybe that's yours to do. Maybe you're supposed to be like, oh, okay, my 12th dimensional form I found does this. My 8th dimensional form I found does this. And there's more than one dimensional form on each dimension. Like,
Yeah.
It's one, and then it splits, and then it splits again, and then it splits again, and like a big Christmas tree, or like an upside down Christmas tree.
I feel like it would be like a lot of twisty turnies. But maybe, like, Gina, you're probably good at that. Like, you're probably good at putting that on paper.
Okay, so after the TB thing, what needs to be healed with the boat?
I'm still bringing my hand down. This is weird. I'm still gripping the side. So there's
Does it have to do with
something.
rope?
Are they trying to hang people and like drown them at sea?
Yes.
Okay. What they're doing is instead of a gallows, they're just throwing them off the boat. They're walking the plank, but tying.
Well, okay, so what I'm getting is the thing when people die at sea, when it's a death like that, they wrap them in like the cloth. What are those fucking called? Sails.
Okay, yeah.
And then they tie them up and they push them over.
Yeah, but this was hanging. They were like,
That's where the aggression is. People would start to turn on each other because they got cabin fever, plus they were sick.
and so some of
And
them
that's
were
what
like,
that hitting those walls was.
yeah.
Hit a wall, hit a face.
I think we could clean off the boat itself.
Please, that's why
Okay.
they're having the team's having me be the boat so that
Okay.
we have something to clean.
Spirits and that's good. Please activate Kate and Kat's house cleanse to the boat and infuse.
Will my avatar healing work on the boat?
That's what I was thinking.
Yours does because this isn't human. This is made out of wood.
Right. Okay, so infuse Kate's Healy. Wait, yeah. Activate Kate's Healy hands on the boat. Please speed this up by 10 trillion years or how long necessary to heal it and work it.
It's Lori. Yep. You're going to feel the boat because you're a part of my same oversoul. Because we're usually some sort of transportation. Like I'm a portal. Like I'm a time machine to take us back in time. Sometimes I'm a boat. Sometimes I'm a plane. Sometimes I'm a train or a car. So you are as well.
I'm still getting
How
that.
are you feeling, Martha? Like with the TB gone, the boat getting healed.
I still feel a little bit of pressure on the back of my head, and the swinging motion was still there for a little bit, and because Kate was gonna say something, she's still feeling.
Yeah, I'm still feeling. I'm getting the song "Still Cold" by Maroon 5. It's like cold enough to chill my bones, but it's just that part that I'm getting.
I'm freezing. My teeth are chattering.
It's still like a lonely feeling, like left out in the cold.
There's some sort of lighthouse or some sort of like light bulb moment to get the boat back to shore because they're so far out at sea. Now they need to go back. Like they need to get back.
Okay, because I keep getting someone's supposed to be here with me, and then I look up, and I think someone you know, either it's like a significant other or someone you know, is the bird watch up there, and that's why they're not sick. Or that's why they weren't
up there,
sick.
Martha?
I'm sorry?
Who's up there? Is it son? Is it lover? Is it daughter? Is it friend?
It's friend. Someone I feel responsible for.
Is Martha feeling their own loneliness from the friend not being down, or is Martha feeling the friend's loneliness for being up there?
It's both. It's like a doubly. They both wanted to. Well, it's fine now because they're not sick anymore. I got corrected, I guess, by Joseph. It's like, no, they were sick. Now they're not. They can come down, but they're still too scared.
I feel responsible for them being here, there. I feel a lot of responsibility.
Are you the captain? Are you the ship captain?
I don't think so.
You are then?
I think I was supposed to help them, but I don't know if I'm a nurse. I don't know if I'm a something with healing, but
Well,
I
you
feel
just
responsible.
healed everybody. That was you that did that.
I got the Pirates of the Caribbean, part of the crew, part of the ship, part of the crew, part of the ship. So it's like a contract to be on this ship.
Hippocratic oath also, because there's a lot of guilt and shame. So even if we heal this, you'll still have the guilt and shame on your soul from everybody dying when it was your responsibility.
Mhm.
So Spirit, please release and return
Spirit, please release and return
all soul fragments
all soul fragments
connected to this.
connected to this.
This one I want to wrap in love and light just because of what this is. Wrap this in love, light, and forgiveness.
Wrap this in love, light, and forgiveness.
Return them to their rightful owners.
Return them to their rightful owners.
Please release any Hippocratic oath,
Please release any Hippocratic oath,
contract to my crew,
contract to my crew,
the people,
the people,
or this shipwright
or the shipwright.
that are no longer in the highest good.
They are no longer in the highest good.
Hey, Desiree! I just saw you 2 seconds ago.
Okay, I feel a lot leaving on that one, on the contract. It actually makes me feel like I have to use the restroom, which is like, that means it's a huge contract.
And the water, too. They need to do something with the water. So, Martha, can
Yes.
you do your house cleanse on the death water?
Spirit, if it's on the highest good, please use my house cleansing in the death water.
Oh my
Recently,
god.
Yeah, I've been tasting heavy water recently in the past maybe week. I don't know.
It's in the tanks inside the boat. Martha, will you do your seraphim toxin removal to the water in the boat?
Spirit, can I use my seraphim to
I don't have that, your mom.
clear the water in the boat
Sorry. And the death water,
and the death water?
and something about something seeping outwards, and the residual.
And the residual.
The boat turned its head. Boats can't turn its head. Someone's coming up from behind on the right.
I got the fucking English, and I don't know why.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it's the people coming to save them, like to lead them back to the shore. Spirits and highest good, please speed up
Gary's-
these workings and
Gary's
healings
feeling lighter too.
or have all necessary.
I think a lot of people that are in this chat tonight were on the boat with you, Martha.
Who are you? A sewer? Do you know how to sew?
I have like spurts of sewing. I bought a sewing machine and I sewed but my grandmother was a sewer.
Okay. That means you have a healing. You need to fix these sails.
Tutti Frutti says they see an oil leaking from the boat also. That's
That's
probably
That's the residual
okay.
that I was seeing seeping. So you have like a sew, I don't know what you want to call it. I guess the sewing healing. So, Spirit, if it's in the highest good, please activate Martha's sewing healing to the sails, or your sewing healing.
Going into the sales. Okay.
Ow.
Amethyst, your mom is the only one that has that password.
You're sewing my toes. Oh my god, my legs. It's stuck. Okay, so the sewing went up from my toe. Now it's on my ankle.
Oh, do it for all the sales. What is it called?
Copy and paste.
Yeah, copy and paste, but ripple the healing too. If that makes any sense.
Speed up the healing or speed up the working and then copy and paste it.
Yeah. I have to change your clock and I don't know why. Like we're in the fucking middle of something.
Oh, my microwave clock?
Yeah.
You sped it up and you copied and pasted it, didn't you?
Me?
No, Martha.
Okay.
Speed it up and copy and paste.
Now, like it was like super slow on my toe, and then it was going up my ankle, and then it went whoosh up my back, and now it's up to my head. Oh no, it's swallowing my toe. Oh gee, it's up to my knee. Oh fiddle, it's up to my middle. Oh heck, it's up to my neck. There's a serpent.
When I was in labor with my son, I used to say that it felt like an anaconda was swallowing me up.
Yes, there's an anaconda. There's a serpent. Amethyst. That's why Amethyst password. They need to tame the serpent. Where did Amethyst go?
Right here. Who is the serpent?
Amethyst. You're getting a no?
In their life?
I think it's what I don't know. I was getting really fucking aggravated with them.
Amethyst. You need to tame the serpent.
No.
Why not? You're doing it anyway. Yes, you are. I can see you. They're like, no. And they're doing it anyway.
Still doing it?
Yes. You're riding the back of it. Oh, whatever. You're having the best freaking time, too.
Just get it away from the boat.
No, I like boats.
I think I am the serpent.
Okay. Are you a serpent too? Okay, because if you're the healer on the boat, a lot of healers work with serpent energy. Do your house cleanse to the serpent.
I have a tattoo of a dragon that's body is a serpent on my lower back. And I never thought about.
Hey, Martha, do your house cleanse to the serpent.
I apply my house cleansing to the serpent.
They're taking care of it in their own way, too. Now it's white.
This is a very interesting. Like we started out going to inner child, like going with the school, and then we were gonna go, and then we went back, and you were in a bedroom at night with someone approaching to the right. Then we went to the earliest point we could heal about this. We go on this fucking boat. Everybody's got TB, tuberculosis, and then fucking heal all that shit. Clean up the boat. Now there's a fucking serpent. Like, what the shit kind of third world fucking
A nut just fell off your
Narnia shit is this? Boat pulled away, so I don't know what's going on.
Because a nut just fell off your fucking chair.
What?
I fixed it, but like your chair, a nut fell off of it. This one, I put it back on, but it's loose.
Oh yeah, that one.
Oh, because the way the swing is on it, there's a pole that goes all the way down it, and the nuts go through the pole that's in that, and that pole rotates like this. So while you're swinging, it's probably swinging this pole and shaking the nut loose.
Okay. All right.
Martha, do you feel anything else on that boat or the snake thing?
My body feels looser, like lighter. Yeah, I do feel lighter.
Okay, I'm gonna merge you with this and close this one up. And I don't know, this is not what you were looking for either. I don't know why we needed to go here. I don't know how this pertains. I know that we did feel like with the school thing, all those boards, I felt that. So I'm going to help you clean up your timelines too and push it forward. And then we're going to copy and paste whatever we can for your son if they accept it.
Okay.
Hey, there's a white whale here that I need to cleanse, and I don't know why. There are sea creatures here in this life.
That's why Amethyst is there.
Okay. They said, I'm a kraken, and they wave. But in particular, this white whale that I've been searching for is here. Okay, so Spirit, if it's in the highest good, please activate Kate's house cleanse to the white whale. What else do I need to do to this thing? Like, I don't even know why it's significant, but it's here.
Talk to it like you would a spirit guide.
Okay. What are you doing here? He has really sharp teeth. I get the feeling I need to conquer this thing. Like, I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't want to. I want to heal it so it'll go away. But this has something to do with the people in the ship.
Put it in a language you can understand, or I can understand even.
Okay, Spirit, if it's nice, good, please put this in a language that me and or Cat can understand.
Or Martha.
Or Martha. Martha, I don't want to tell you your truth. Can you ask if you are Captain Ahab?
Am I Captain Ahab?
No,
You hate.
I'm Captain Ahab. So I'm on this ship.
Yes, you have been the whole time.
Oh, hey everyone, sorry for y'all being sick. It was a fluke. No. I just feel so awkward now because I'm like, hey guys, what's up? I've been trying to find you guys for a while. Thank you, Martha, for this life because I've been trying to find this life. I've been asking Kat about this life for like months. I'm like, Kat, I have to find the white whale. I don't know why.
I thought she meant a person.
Oh, it's a book that I'm reading. What is the last name?
What is it?
I can't see it. I'm sorry.
Melville. Her last name of the author is Melville.
Herman Melville.
It's not Herman Melville. It's another Melville.
But isn't that funny?
Yes.
My son's elementary school was Melville.
Lindsay said it's trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Damn white whale. I am so lost with this, even though this is me and Martha's life. I'm getting like spirit, Kate, like spirit, but I don't want to kill it. That doesn't feel right. Like, I feel like I should heal the white whale.
Apply its own house cleanse to it. See what happens there.
Okay, Spirit, if it's in the highest good, please apply the white whale's house cleanse to itself.
You just wanted to find it.
Huh?
You just wanted to find it.
I just wanted to find it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do your friendship healing between you and the whale.
Oh. Spirit, if it's in the highest good, please apply Kate's friendship healing between me and the whale.
That's moving a lot, actually.
Yeah. Spirit, if it's in the highest good, please apply Shaden's house cleanse to the whale. Well, there's my answer.
Shaden's the white whale.
Shaden's the white whale. Okay. I feel really good now.
Okay. All right, Martha. Spirit, please release and return.
Spirit, please release and return.
All soul fragments
also fragments
connected to this.
connected to this.
Wrap them in divine justice.
Wrap them in divine justice.
Return them to their rightful owners.
Return them to their rightful owners.
Please release all soul contracts.
Please release all soul contracts.
Okay, everybody who was in this chat, just to see, say, Spirit, if it's in my highest good, please merge me with this version of me. Please ripple the healing of all of this into the current now existence. Please calibrate me. Return me to the correct dimension.
Return me to the correct dimension.
And then everybody who's in here that felt themselves merged with that version of them, say, Spirit, if it's in the highest good,
Spirit, if it's in the highest good.
please apply my house cleanse
Please apply my house cleanse
to that timeline.
to that timeline.
Okay, Martha, this is what you're going to do. You're going to say, Spirit, please copy and paste
Spirit, please copy and paste
the work I did for myself today
the work I did for myself today
to every version of me
to every version of me
scattered throughout space and time
scattered throughout space and time
and the spaces in between.
and the spaces in between.
Okay, hold on one second.
The realms,
The realms,
the pocket dimensions,
the pocket dimensions,
the timelines,
the timelines,
the multiverses.
the multiverses.
There's this weird melting calm that's happening with you, Martha, when you copied and pasted it all over. I help people copy and paste it to all versions of them, like every time I work with people. I've never felt this before. It's like the definition of what peace feels like. It's really like I've been in a session or whatever and been like, oh, it feels peaceful. But this feels different. This is like warm, like the blood's rushing back in through the soul, through the body. So I don't think this is the only life that something like that has happened in. Now, I don't know to what extent exactly, but I think that 4 to 5 year old you had gone through it a couple times. Okay, so we're gonna say, Spirit, if it's in the highest good,
Spirit, if it's in the highest good,
and his soul consents,
and his soul consents.
please copy and paste what I did for myself today,
Please copy and paste what I did for myself today.
for my son if he needs it,
For my son if he needs it,
if he wants it,
if he wants it,
and all parts of it that benefit him.
and all parts of it that benefit him.
So those compartments I felt in your back, my back, when we were moving your timeline stuff, I feel it in his head. Those same walls. What does that mean? Those same blocks and obstacles when we were helping Martha with her childhood timeline from 11 on, that's what's in her son's head. Those same blocks.
He has, I don't think this is Donkey Kong. It's like a smash 'em thing. He has like a little smash thing that he can do, like his own healing to these things.
Rampage?
I don't know what this character is. I just see it. It's not Donkey Kong.
Is it Wreck-It Ralph?
It could be Wreck-It Ralph, Casey Ray. Casey Ray was like, is it Wreck-It Ralph? We could call it Wreck-It Ralph. It just doesn't look like Wreck-It. I don't know who this character is. But they can call it like a smash healing or working.
But it would be their name. It's their own healing. So you can either apply their name's healing to them if you need to, because you're the parent, with soul's consent, or you can have them do it.
Okay.
Or you can talk to them about this that's in the head. But it's to break. It's kind of like how I have a Kool-Aid man or like a wrecking ball. They have a smash to the walls. Hit a wall, hit a face. They have a hit a wall. You have to hit a face. Okay. Do you want to try to apply his own to him if he's allowed and accepts it?
Sure.
Okay, what's his first name?
He goes by his middle name.
That's fine.
Okay. Cuautli.
So I'm not going to be able to pronounce that.
Okay. I apply Cuautli's cleansing to the blocks.
No, it's not a cleansing.
Oh,
It's his smash work.
Smash work to his block.
Mental space room.
Mental space room.
There it goes. And it's not going to change like him or his structure. It's going to make it to where the way he naturally works functions better for him.
This is Mario. I don't know why I couldn't see it until now. Because his mental space room was cleared. Like from Mario 64. How he smashes through the walls and stuff.
Okay. Now say release and return soul fragments.
Release and return soul fragments.
Because I would say let's look at that a little bit further, but I don't feel like we're supposed to. Like
No.
that's, I don't want to get too much in his head, you know? Release and return soul fragments connected to this.
Release and return soul fragments connected to this.
Wrap them in divine justice.
Wrap them in divine justice.
Return them to their rightful owners.
Return them to the rightful owners.
Ow. He has a fear cord still. I'm trying to figure out like if I'm allowed, but I know I'm allowed to, but I feel weird about it without him knowing. So I'm trying to figure out if I'm supposed to walk you through how to remove it. I'm going to because you're a surgeon. That's why. Okay. On the back of his head, I need you to picture him in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
There is it looks like a hose. It's about the size of a fireman's hose. You're going to unscrew the threads. Then you're going to start to slowly pull the cord out. When you do, it's like a very long spike that connects all the way to the forehead. So slowly pull that out. And then throw it away. Now inside, oh wait, no. And then the part that it was threaded on is like a cookie cutter. Slowly pull that out and throw it away. And now you need to merge the nerve endings inside the brain where that thing occupied space to close it all up. And then make the head grow back, the hair grow back, all of that stuff. You now have your own fear cord removal healing. Which that's like, people will tell me like they followed me for 2 years and that's the only thing they ever did that made a difference, and it made a hell of a difference.
That's one of the first things that I did with it.
It works. So you have your own. Like if nothing else, that one, it help. It works. Okay. So now you have to release and return soul fragments without working.
Okay, release and return all soul fragments from that working.
Wrap them in divine justice.
Wrap them in divine justice.
Return them to their rightful owners.
Return them to their rightful owners.
Release all soul contracts that you're allowed.
Release all soul contracts that I'm allowed.
That are not in the highest good.
Are not in the highest good.
Ripple the healing of everything into the current now moment.
Ripple the healing of everything into the now moment.
Please align myself.
Please align myself.
Family, friends.
family, friends,
relationships, pets,
relationships, pets,
career, home,
career, home,
clarity,
clarity,
purpose,
purpose,
prosperity,
prosperity,
and peace, because you felt that and peace.
and peace.
With the money tree healing,
With the money tree healing,
the most healed timeline,
the most healed timeline,
what is already mine,
what is already mine,
receiving what is already mine,
receiving what is already mine,
and back to my now moment.
and back to my now moment.
How does that feel?
Good.
It's good. Yeah. So you can call your healing the same thing if you wanted to, or you could call it something completely different. It is yours. You don't have to worry about like me or anything like that. Use it. If you can reach people with it and you feel like you're ready for it, it's impactful and it's important. And the people that see you might not see me and they need it too. So if you feel comfortable, use it. And then you access your seraphim drug removal healing today. You the way that you call a serpent and you call the sea monsters. I would look into that more. I would look into that storyline a little bit more. Awesome.
Thank you.
Nice to finally fucking meet you.
Same
Thanks
here.
for helping Kate out.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
She's been sleeping with the white whale the whole fucking time.
That motherfucker. The freaking Herman Melville white whale story was actually a love story. Imagine that.
I gotta put Casey Ray to bed now.
Yep. Bye.
I'm gonna
Bye.
save this though.
Yes. Bye. To book a dual session with Kate and Kat, visit either of our websites listed in the description of this video. For a spirit guide reading, you can book with Captain Kate at www.captainkate.com. For a one-on-one trauma healing session with Cat and Boots, you can visit www.catandboots138.com.